Evelyn to Phil, February 24th, 1943, 7:30 p.m. Dearest mine, I'm finished early this evening as Ruth helped me all day. We had rain, for a change, and it sort of matched my feelings. I miss you that much already. We neglected to learn the total amount of your earnings for 1942 when you were at Sharp and Dome. Phil, you had better take care of the income tax form, for time is growing short. Do you want me to call them and find out? I received a letter from Shirley today, and I'm enclosing it for you to read. Page 2. Ethel tells us that Hal Chase, 4F, was called up again and has to take a physical shortly. Evidently, a 4F isn't much good these days. February 25th, 1943, 7:50 p.m. I was dead tired last night and went to bed early. I was very busy today. I cleaned, swept, dusted, and washed. I also took the drapes down. I practically did a spring cleaning. I also learned that I had to register for ration book number 1 for Adele before I could receive ration book number 2. I walked up, page 3, to 5743 North Broad Street for it and handed in your ration card in the meantime. On my way back, I stopped into Myra's. On my way home from Myra's, I found $1 whole. Imagine, I never found paper money before this. Incidentally, my mom isn't sure about the following, but she said she saw it in the paper, that babies born after September 42 are not entitled to an allotment. Do you know anything about this? We'll wait till I get my next check before inquiring. Or do you think you should, page 4, inquire before it arrives? I sincerely hope this is not so, or we'll be in bad shape. It was nice today, but it's getting colder. Ruth helped me all day. She has no school on account of rationing, and I sure did get things done. The princess weighs 12 pounds 13 ounces. Her vaccination is dry, and the scab should be falling off shortly. I'm wearing my candy-striped wool tonight, sweet potato. I hope the train trip wasn't tiring, honey, and that you are back at personnel. Was the train, page 5, on time? I still haven't gotten sick, and I can't help worrying about it. I've been having crampy feelings too often lately. Hope nothing is radically wrong, because I'm planning to return to work when the boys leave. I'll be talking to you when you receive this, my precious hubby, and I'm eagerly awaiting to hear your beloved voice. I'm anxious to hear what has happened since your, page 6, return to camp. Darling, how can I ever tell you how much I love you and how good it was to have you home once more? Your 2 babies send all their love and a kiss to their beloved daddy, Evie and Adele. Philip to Evelyn, Thursday, February 25th, 5:25 p.m. My darling Evie, just completed a rather busy day and I'm relaxing the best way I know how, talking to you, my sweet. This morning I sauntered into the personnel office just as if I hadn't been absent for 13 days. To my extreme gratification, Sergeant Addison greeted me warmly, wanted to know how everything was, etc. I went back to work with a will and polished off 3 morning reports that had accumulated, something I never allowed to happen while I was there. I believe in keeping up with the work in general, and in the morning reports in particular. Altogether, it was a good day for me. I made a point of keeping myself occupied all day, with the express thought in mind of avoiding all thought of you, dear. Does this surprise you? Then you will understand when I tell you that just thinking of the past heavenly 5 days brings on such pangs of yearning for a continuation of the happiness I, page 2, felt with you that is unbearable. Hence my desire to blot from my mind the source of my emotional frustration. Darling, you'll never really know what coming home to you means to me. Unfortunately for you, I'm not the demonstrative type, outside of bed, so you'll have to feel my happiness to grasp the scope of its magnitude. The road back was uneventful. I spent most of it reading war humor and enjoyed it immensely. Sample: wire from a soldier to his loving, wife. Dear wife, if you're coming to visit me this weekend, send $10 as I am broke. P.S. If you don't come, send $12. Very deplorable, I know, but cute, don't you think? Anyhow, the booklet helped to dispel that down in the dumps feeling that usually accompanies me every mile of the way away from you. Tell Gloria I'm grateful for her gift and the fact it saved me from a good case of the blues. The weather here is beautiful and does a good deal toward keeping my spirits high. And so I begin another stretch of counting the minutes until I once again may take you in my arms, my ever-desirable wife and sweetheart. And all the time I'll be missing our little tyke and wondering how and what she is doing. I love you both so very much. See you tomorrow, Angel. P.S. Love to all, Phil. P.S. See the dentist immediately. That's an order. I adore you. That's a fact.